In this video, I'm going over the two math concepts that are absolutely essential to understand before studying ML. I consider these the bare minimum. But before we go over those, I have a take to share. This might be controversial, but I don't think you need a crazy amount of math to study machine learning. And this is coming from someone that studied both computer science and math in college, diving into a lot of proof-based theory. A lot of ML courses begin with a review of multivariable calculus involving intense partial derivatives. The math can get crazy, and I've seen a lot of students turn away from machine learning because they've been told that studying ML requires crazy math. I disagree with that. I don't think that beginners need to worry about the nitty-gritty math-heavy topics. When I was starting out, all that math distracted me from the main overarching concepts of machine learning. Besides, 99% of engineers and researchers use a library like PyTorch and don't do the math by hand. Instead, we can move on with a high-level understanding of those advanced topics while still understanding the main ideas. Later on, after mastering the ML fundamentals, we can come back to the nitty-gritty details of topics like backpropagation. Okay, the rant is over, but there are two math concepts that are essential to understand before you study ML. The first is the idea of a derivative from calculus. You should understand that a derivative is the slope of a tangent line and measures the rate of change. You should also understand how to calculate the derivative for basic functions like x squared. If you're looking for a review of these math fundamentals, my video on that is linked in the description. Okay, the first concept was basic derivatives, and the next one, you guessed it, is matrix multiplication. Matrices are just arrays of numbers, and we can multiply them to get new matrices. But not all matrices can be multiplied. There's a rule that governs this, which is based on the shape of the matrices involved. You should also understand how to find the actual values in the product. At the implementation level, the latest models, like GPT, consist of tons of matrix multiplications that ultimately predict the model's response. It's safe to say that matrix multiplications come up in almost every machine learning model. Once you've mastered basic derivatives and matrix multiplication, you're ready to get started. But there is a very specific outline that I recommend for learning ML concepts. Thousands of students across the world have followed my outline and mastered ML fundamentals, working up to implementing and training their own GPT. People like Shekhar from the NYU class of 2024. He's an NLP expert, and his personal favorite resources are our ML programming questions, which are accessible for free. Or Amit from the IIT Madras class of 2025. I personally provided him with a roadmap, helping him get started with the implementation ASAP. Lastly, someone like Chang. He's an ex-Yahoo AI/ML engineer, and he knows his stuff. I am confident that I have the best outline for learning ML. I have two resources for you to choose from. The first is my free emailing list, GPT Insiders. Each day, I'll share one insight for your machine learning journey, and I'll also share tons of free resources to help you get started. You can join GPT Insiders for free at the link in the description. The other resource is the Beginner's Blueprint. It's a step-by-step plan for learning ML. This is the exact outline I would follow if I could start over. Our launch sale is now active, and you can secure the entire blueprint for 50% off. This discount is only available for a limited time, and you won't want to miss it. Head to the link in the description to learn more, and I'll see you soon.